Is that my voice?
My voice? Is that
Oh,
my
well.
voice? Oh, well.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Marianne Miller. This is Micah.
Woo!
Also known as Johnny O'Bosh.
Yay!
Taking my shoes off. Okay. Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey, morning.
Not 9 o'clock.
But yeah, so I mean, essentially, I guess the point of this is we're both like new to the voice acting community, and there's sort of like, I mean, back about maybe 5 or 10 years ago, the people who got into voice acting because it was convenient, and they were like, hey, they heard from someone else like, hey, I need you to work on something, and they're like, money? Okay, and then it turned out to be cool. But like he and I are both fans of anime and video games, and we're like, man, you know, it'd be cool voice acting. So there's sort of like a new generation of people going out of their way to be voice actors. So if any of you guys have questions about the process, or if you want to chat about anime, also censor out the F-bomb I dropped, please.
Yeah.
What is an F-bomb? What is this F-bomb?
You made an F-bomb?
Please,
Explain. Well, it's a familiar word. It's fart. You have to wear your Fiber Plus bar.
The fiber is gone.
How did you start?
You must care about it if you give your fiber plus.
Yes.
What was your first job? How did you get your first job? Or
Well, personally, my first job was in Fullmetal Alchemist in the Conqueror Corridor of Shambhala. That's the movie. And I was going to go record my demo reel with Vic Mignogna. And so I had flown into Dallas because it was cheaper. My friend and I were going to go down to Houston together because that's where he lives, or lived. Now he lives in LA. But so we were in Dallas, and we knew the director of Fullmetal Alchemist, Micah Solusod, and then he knew we were in town and had lunch with him. And the next day he called us up and I was like, hey, we're recording for the Fullmetal Alchemist movie. That's what Micah Solusod sounds like. We're recording for the Fullmetal Alchemist movie. Do you guys want to be backup voices? And we're like, hell yeah! So my line was, there it is, the carnival. And the place was peaceful.
I remember that.
what was your first job?
It's not a word, Micah.
I wish I had a witty comeback, but I don't.
Your face!
Food face. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm still blown away.
I ain't either.
Coffee?
Right? Yeah. I sent in a demo to Funimation. On the FAQ it says, you know, if you want to submit any sort of voice talent thing, eloquent, I know. You send in, you know, a professional demo. You have to be 18 and older, and then you have to be living in the Dallas area. I fulfilled 2 of those, unfortunately. But it was that point in, you know, in your life where you're out of high school or you're in college and you're not exactly sure what you want to do with your life. So I was like just throwing random things out there and seeing what would stick. And randomly I got contacted back saying, hey, you know, this is Leah Clark. You guys know her as Blair probably, Soul Eater and other cool roles. And she's like, really like how you sound, and we think you would do really good here. And I thought it was just a practical joke, a really sick practical joke. But you know, she really meant it, so I told her what. Like I did a few, we talked back and forth, and you know, the issue came up with, hey, I'm actually living in Hawaii, and that sort of was like, oh, well, we can't obviously cast you because you know you live far away. But if you'd like, you can come up sometime and you know record some bit parts, see how you like it, you know, maybe do an audition. And I was like, cool. So I took a trip down to Texas for about a week, recorded some small bit parts in a show called Tower of Chihuahua. Ridiculous show.
Yeah.
Very ridiculous. First real red night. Yeah, and after my last session, I was signing papers and she asked, so when are you coming back? I thought, I'm not gonna come back. That's kind of a big move, from Hawaii to Texas, all of a sudden, just for voice acting. And being an anime fan, I knew that voice acting was steady work. And I thought, no, I'm good. I got to be in an anime. That's awesome. That's all I need. But she said, hey, I really do think this could work for me. I thought, I'll think about it, but thank you very much anyway. Went back home, and the next day I got a call from Kamicon again saying, hey, can you come in? I'm like, I'm sort of out of town. This is a problem. Then it's maybe I should consider it. Okay, what have I got to lose? If it doesn't work out, I'll just move back home. But somehow, they still tell me that probably just still lose me.
Anyone have any other questions? What?
What's your favorite anime?
What's your favorite anime?
What's my favorite anime?
I asked him this question yesterday. He was like,
That exact same man. Yeah. I'm gonna cop out again and say Kenshin.
Oh, Kenshin?
Yeah, because it was the first anime instead of there's Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z that you don't really get into the characters or the storyline like that. But yeah, I really dug the whole samurai thing. So.
When I was growing up, I wanted to be Sanosuke.
Nice.
My favorite anime is Hakutsuo Karamani Cristo. Followed closely by Arm High School Bus Club because I'm a girl. Yeah.
Since you already arm wrestled with Martin, would you ever consider arm wrestling with him?
Dude, look at my arms. I can pop in my necks, man. I'm like buff. I will.
I can probably pick her up. Pick her.
That's how skinny I am. My man-child arms are just
Right.
Actually, I work in an arcade part-time, and my hair was a lot longer a couple of months ago, so...
Did they call you a hire too?
Ma'am, there's a token. Yeah, I mean, these kids look terrified because they're like, yeah. Yes. That is the ugliest woman I've ever seen. She has a beard. Oh, God, no.
I was struck by you when I first saw you. How beautiful you were.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm actually like... Hey! Oh, sorry. I got it.
No, you punched me in the face.
Oh, I did.
On purpose.
On purpose, and then you're like, that's so beautiful.
I got the sir a lot. Even when I had long hair, I used to have hair like down here. I hated it. But I used to get the sir all the time, but that's what happens when you're 6 feet tall. And sexy.
So that would be a long hair was short. Asian.
I get that a lot. Mostly the Asian part.
Short and Asian. You said
Yes.
I've heard before, like with big roles, you have to go through auditions to get it. But how does it work exactly with bit parts? Do they just have your real demo reel and ask you to do it, call you in?
Even big parts, like a lot of times in anime, they won't even audition.
Yeah.
I got cast in Lyrical Nanoha, as you know, one of the main characters, and I didn't audition for it. I just did a general audition, and they were like, "She has a little boy voice. Let's bring her in."
Yeah.
Same process.
Yeah, if you don't make it into like the main auditions or whatever, they'll still remember your voice and be like, hey, I think you're actually like suited for a character that's coming up later down the line. Or, like there's a character I played in Sergeant Frog called the Newspaper Chief. And, like he was an episodic character, and he had a ponytail. And the director was like, hey, you gotta look like Micah. Oh, he kind of sounds like Micah. It's Micah. So, it could be like typecasting, it could be just for sheer heck of it, because like my girlfriend did a thing in that episode as a Furby Pikachu that tries to eat my character.
Just like your life.
Just for kicks. Yes, oh my gosh, you have no idea, the scars. Yeah.
I'm dead. Did you hit the switch?
Flashing.
It's flashing.
It's gonna blow up.
Explode soon.
Maybe that
All right. We'll just project.
So you guys have other jobs besides voiceover?
I
I wish.
do. I have like two other side jobs. I work in an arcade and I do freelance art. Apparently, when I'm not lazy or ignoring my emails. Yeah.
I've done a lot of side stuff. I worked at Universal Studios for about 3 years. I was a scare actor. I was a zombie in Frankenstein. And I was Michael Myers at one point too. Like literally Michael Myers. Because Halloween is awesome. And I worked at Square Enix. I was a GM for Final Fantasy XI for a while. Worked as a karaoke host. And then I recently lost all my jobs. Life just caves in on you sometimes, so. But that's good because then you can focus on more important stuff like voiceover, trying to find a partner.
If you, okay,
No.
if you, what anime that is currently not, that currently hasn't had a live action adaptation done to it would you like to see as a live action adaptation?
I don't know.
Because there are a few good ones, but
Because anime is so exaggerated. I mean personally it's really difficult for me to get into at least the Japanese live action adaptations because Japan's style is so exaggerated. And sometimes it's just terrible, like the Death Note movie. But
I liked
yeah.
that movie.
I like that
I
too.
don't like it at all. I'm sorry, no offense. But
You're wrong.
you're so wrong. And I hate
This
you.
is the internet. I'm right and you're wrong.
I don't know. I'd like a good adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo. That'd be nice as a live action movie.
All right, yeah, that's a really unique art style that they have there too.
Huh?
I don't know how they'll pull off the
But-
super tones.
Oh, I'm not even talking about on Kutsuo. I'm just saying Count of Monte Cristo. I was insulting all those movies too.
Oh yeah, those.
Right, they exist.
I was just talking to someone about this, and I just can't remember what my choice was. But it would have to be that one.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't know. Someone was it Aaron? Aaron was telling me that Power Rangers got popular. Like it's based on the Sentai things in Japan, and then
Super
they
Sentai, yeah.
brought it here as Power Rangers, but the Japanese like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So they brought it back as Power Rangers and just dubbed over the American actors.
Nice.
And then did we bring it back and dub over it again?
I want a live action Samurai Pizza Cats. That's what I want.
Oh, really?
Cats in armor.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
I want him to play you. That would be my dream.
I want him to play Merrick. My midriff. Yes. I like milkshakes. It's funny because the more he says I like milkshakes, the less intelligible it becomes. In the car, it became.
We're double possible. Both of our dreams.
It's
together as one.
Yes.
That was enough.
Broken heart.
Well, I just had an orgasm. You came to Marianne show.
Hi.
Hi guys.
I love you too.